Okay, we are recording. We are rolling. Give us a lowdown of what went on, man. Like I remember the last time we caught up. This was before the Open, so like, fuck. There's been quite a few workouts since then. So take us through the whole journey.
Yeah, I can't even remember when we last talked. It was in around December or January or something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we've been almost through the whole season now. Like the CrossFit game starts in a month. So so we've been through the Open, which went pretty well. um, yeah, so like three good workouts, which I really liked. Great tests and a new movement, which was really exciting. And that was of course online, like the Open always is. And then yeah, we moved on to the quarterfinals, which again was online. But a good test, a lot of strength, and like showed my weaknesses, where like I'm hitting a massive PB on my four rep max front squat and coming like 250 in Europe or something like that. So a lot of strong guys out there. Yeah, and after the quarterfinals, there was the semifinals, which again was online for us guys in Europe. So that was nice with another online competition. um, yeah, and now we have the last chance qualifier this weekend, um, and then the CrossFit Games in a couple of weeks, which I'm hoping to qualify for.
Yeah, man. Like fucking. I mean, you've been absolutely like nailing it up until now. And where's the last chance qualifier? Where is it?
That's online as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think that's the best thing they can do, because they're getting people from, like, it's people from Canada, from US, from Asia, and from Africa and Europe together. So I think the only option is to do it online.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool bringing a load of talent pool together that don't usually get the opportunity to compete bar the CrossFit Games, and that's cool. That's a really unique way of doing it.
Yeah, it's actually, it's like a mini CrossFit Games. It's just CrossFit Games for the guys who didn't make it.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. So tell us about tell us about what competition did you prefer? Did you like the open of it only being 3 rounds? Did you like it a little bit more of a stressful quarterfinal? Did you like the semi-final?
Yeah, I think I do like the Open, because it's such a community event. So I think it's like the Open is really cool because I get to do things that everyone else is doing. So everyone else in the gym are doing the same workouts, and like you can have a bit of banter with everyone and just have a laugh and have a good time. So community wise, I think the Open is really great. But like fitness and test wise, I really like the semifinals. So the Open is over 3 weeks, whereas the semifinals is in one weekend, which just like really shows the amount of fitness you can do and how fit you really are.
Mm.
Um, so so there I really like the semifinals. Um, yeah.
Was there any workout that stood out for you that you enjoyed or just kicked shit out of you? Like,
Um, like every workout was really great. I really liked them all. If I have to point out some of them, um, I think I won CrossFit Lowlands event 3 and 5. Um, so those were like really, I was really happy with my scores there, and I really did everything I could. And And then I had 2 event wins, which was pretty cool for like first time competing at that level. So I can't complain about those workouts. And then I PB'd my snatch in the snatch ladder and did it 3 times, which also was pretty cool.
Damn, that's some adrenaline shit that's getting you through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, massive like throwdown and huge adrenaline spike with everything going on. Yeah, that's massive. So like, talk to me about the difference between like online competition and the in-person competition. So obviously, like in person, everyone knows the crowds are around. They're gonna rile you up. You're gonna get the nerves, but you're also gonna get that adrenaline going, that spike, and the kind of nerves that's gonna push you forward, right? But with the online, it seems like it's a bit different. Like some people really strive with it, and some people don't prefer it.
Yeah, I think first like I should say that there's a crowd and everything when you're doing an on-site competition, um, which immediately spikes the heart rate with 10 to 20 beats. So I think performance-wise, like if you're not good at controlling the pressure from the crowd and stuff like that, an online competition is really great for you because your heart rate doesn't go up by 20 beats just by getting onto the floor, and then you'll have these 20 beats in the workout instead, where you're able to push harder. So I think that's a massive difference between the on-site and online competition, which makes online competitions better for me because yeah, I get nervous and everything around me really goes into my head. But it's like it's something I'm working on every single day. It's something I'm really thinking about and just trying to be able to like I don't know what it's called, but just like close everything out from my head and just like stay with my game plan and then just smash it.
100%. So what sort of stuff do you usually do to do the whole like WOD brain, the training, the mindset type stuff?
Um, like I really I spend a lot of time. It's not like yeah, it's mindset, but it's more like knowing what I'm capable of. So knowing how many reps I can do in a certain amount of time, and then I'm just calculating it out, saying like, okay, we have to do 100 reps of this, and I'm doing 25 in 40 seconds. I know I can't go unbroken then because I have to do like when I'm usually doing 25 reps in 40 seconds, I need a break. So like it's just like those things and knowing your body. And it's not because like you're stepping on the competition floor that changes a lot. You get a bit of adrenaline, but it's not like you're suddenly doing 75 more reps. So I think it's like really about knowing your body and having all your data ready. The same with my heart rate. Like I know if I'm doing a low skill workout, I can hold this heart rate for this amount of time, and then I'll like plan my workout after my heart rate. Yeah.
So you're quite methodical the way that you attack a workout and go in it with a not necessarily with a plan, but with more of a okay, I'm going to do X, Y, Z and control it this way and see it all plan out rather than go by feel.
Yeah. But on the other hand, like I'm also like I really like to going by feel. So that's just some workouts which you can't plan out. Like there's just like there will always be something you haven't done before, or you haven't done a combination of two things before. Like you can't do every single combination in training. So like it's of course there's always some go by feel like on the side of it.
Yeah, everyone's got a game plan until 3, 2, 1, go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's usually someone goes so far, so hot out of the gate, and you got one or two options, right? Do you follow them or do you? Oh no, it's fine. They're gonna fall
Yeah,
off and it'll be able to reel them back in, or do you just say, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna go straight out and, and go follow them?
just always follow them. That's the best plan.
I bet you'll be that guy in like a 10,000 meters where you've got the pacer that will absolutely gun the first mile, and you'll be like, you know what, I'm after him. I'm going after him.
Yeah.
I'm hunting him down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect, especially in long workouts. Always go after the pacer.
Just get in the head. Do you play any mind games with other athletes?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that when we're doing our online competition.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think mind games is a big part of it. I haven't really had the opportunity to do it on a competition floor, but certainly is something that we're doing at the gym. Like always just taking a piss on each other and just like, so like there's a lot of mind games going on back in the gym when we have some days we have we had some leading up to the open. We had like each Friday we met up, the 3 guys that we're training like locally here, that were competing in the open at Red Pill. So just every Friday we had like a 4-hour competition day where we just had loads of small competitions. So it's like 9 workouts throughout the 4 hours, just competing and having fun. And there's a lot of like mental games going on. We're really pushing each other.
Damn, what's that like, doing 9 workouts in 4 hours? Like the un-CrossFit mind will hear that and be like, you are absolutely insane. So what would be like an example of like what you would hit over those 4 hours?
Yeah, so a good example would be that we had this one day, which was a complete tear up. So our coach wrote all the exercises from the open on the board, and so this was a bit of a fun day. So this wouldn't be a normal training at all, because a normal training would be structured and planned, but there's just to have a bit of fun and have a good day. So he wrote all the exercises that we had seen in the open throughout the last 10 years, and added some from the games. And then we were 3 guys, and we took turns to choose one exercise. So we had in the end we had 9 exercises each, and then from those we had to make up a workout that was good for us, that we would win, one we would lose, and then one we would think was hilarious to do. And they were allowed to have the time capture be 3 to 6 minutes. And then we had 9 workouts of 3 to 6 minutes, and then we just did them one after one. So first we took the one guy who would win this one, and then we took mine, which I would win, and then the other guy or the girl who would win, and then just went through them all.
So what was
that was fun.
What was the example of the workout that would play into your wheelhouse that you won?
So I decided to take what was it? I for that workout I went for toaster bars and bar muscle ups, and then I had the rowing as well. So I knew if the other 2 guys are pretty strong guys and good rowers. So I knew, okay, if we are getting on the rower, I might not win this one. So we had to do, I think it was 5 rounds. No, it was 3 rounds. So you had to do 15 toaster bar into 5 bar muscle ups, 3 rounds. If you broke a bit, so if you broke them up, you had to do 500-meter row before you could start the set again. So it was and you could split between sets, so you could do 15 toaster bar and then 5 bar muscle ups, then jump down without penalty. But if you broke the middle, you had to get a penalty. So I had like a good idea because I knew like I could just hold it. So I knew that I would get on the row. So I was like, yeah.
And it's not even like a 500-meter penalty row. It's a decent time. It's like 33, 35 cals, right? So you're on it for a good
2
time.
minutes. Yeah, I needed to make sure I won.
Did you break at all?
Nope.
Oh. And that's the rower done then, and you can't. That's not going to be in another workout, is it? Because you've used that movement.
That's the thing. So like now I knew the row was gone for the day, and I didn't get on it.
That's absolutely perfect programming. Imagine seeing that in a competition though. Like you had to do 2 gymnastics movements without coming down, and if you did, you'd get a penalty. And then obviously
We
to
did it
finish
at
with, like,
German.
did you?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. That's where I got the inspiration from. We did it at German Classic, I think it was called. The thing that was German Throwdown, which had the semifinal, but like their regular competition, which isn't yeah, we did it there, which was 5 rounds of 8 toaster bars and 4 bar muscle ups.
Wow.
And then a penalty of 250-meter bike erg, which isn't as long as 500-meter row.
No, it isn't. But it also burns out those quads, right?
Yeah.
But with the row, like that would just tax your grip, tax the pull, tax your lats. Oh, that's absolutely disgusting. Did anyone else go unbroken?
Nope. I think they did on the first round, but on the second and third round, they had to split it up. So I think like after the first round, they were just being tactical, looking at each other because they knew like, yeah, I was gone. So just looking at each other, like who broke it up and where should you break it?
That's disgusting. Yeah. And before you ask, no, I'm not doing that.
Oh, it's a good workout.
Yeah, 3 sets.
Yeah.
So when's the next online qualifier?
That's starting Friday, I think. We should be receiving an email today about with every information about it, but yeah, I haven't received it yet, but the day's like still long for us, and I don't think like it's coming from USA, so they're a couple of hours behind us, so it's probably coming in the middle of the day, and then we'll see what happens.
Well, how many people are in the pool?
I think there's 30 people in the pool, plus minus three guys and girls from each semifinal. So the 3 guys that just missed the spot. I think Atlas Games has 4, and then there's one competition which only has 2 spots, evening it out due to the Atlas field was really packed. But yeah, I think it's 30 guys.
And then how many's going to get a ticket?
2 people.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's the mini games.
It's the mini games, mate. It's lay it all out, right?
Yeah. Nothing else you can do. Like just leave it all on the floor, and if you're happy with your performance, you can't be unhappy with the outcome. So
yeah, 100%. This is like it's the thing, right? With the whole CrossFit, like a lot of people get too concerned about what other people doing, but at the end of the day, like if you have given everything that you can give, that's it. The outcome is out of your hands then.
yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm gonna control everything I can, and then yeah, we're gonna see where we end up. I know everyone else has been training, like everyone else is in great shape. So it's not because like I'm saying, oh, this guy haven't been training well, and this like everyone's been training well, like otherwise you wouldn't be here. So I'm gonna show up and do everything I can with a bit of sickness in the body, but yeah, that's how it is. Like you can't go and you can't go a half year like without just having an off week.
Especially when you're kicking shit out yourself like day in, day out, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna end up picking up a bug here, there, and everywhere, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So let's see what happens. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, man.
Turn
That
up.
that that whole like feeling of do or die, lay it out on the floor, like that's exciting. That's exactly where you want to be, you know, like win or lose, like that is the environment that you strive for, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like this is what I train to do every day. I train to be in this position, competing for a spot at the games. Like this is what my whole year is leading up to, like training for this. So
Mm.
like you should just go out and enjoy it, because that's probably like you don't know if you're getting this chance again, and you don't know like when you'll get the chance again. So just enjoy it and give everything you have.
100%, man. 100%. And uh, how old are you?
23.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not like it's, you know, last shot before old age starts creeping in. It's like 23, man, you know, like that's again like experience
I'm not busy.
building, and that's awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, it's good. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of years. So that's just gonna be great. Hopefully, I can get someone on board on the train and to help me. So like it's possible to go. Hopefully, like almost train full time the next year. So let's see with that. That would be really nice and cool.
Brick by brick, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if any sponsors will be listening to this, but if they are, get over there and start sponsoring this fella, you know?
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, why not? Are you're still in school though, right?
Yeah, I have hopefully I have 1 year left of uni. Um, yeah, I had my exam in finance like the same day as the semifinals. So like we have the like the uni I go to is one of the only universities that have exams in the weekend. So we had an exam in finance Saturday, which so I was like stuck between like the exam Saturday and my semifinal performance. Like if I could sneak in the exam between, and so yeah. But I just decided to. I was due to have this elite sports help. I think we talked about it last time. So they were able to postpone my exam. So I have my exam in August instead of last Saturday. So I have that one to go, and then after that I have 2 semesters to go at the uni.
Wow.
Yeah.
Coming to a close, mate.
Yeah. It's getting really close, which
Yeah,
is
I
nice.
mean, see, I never did uni myself, right? And I have no idea how people juggle university life and then also full-time training of, you know, not just I'm gonna go do a CrossFit class every day. You know, it's like, no, I'm pushing the boundary of human performance. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's I think like the thing is it's really about prioritizing your time, right? Like throughout the semester I don't spend that much time reading and stuff like that, and then I like when I'm getting to the exam I'm taking a month, which is like really hard reading and hard preparations, and then I'm like really cutting down on training, because you can't train 7 hours a day every day for a year anyway, so you have to have a downtime. So like we've been just planning that downtime with some rest, which has worked really well until this season, where the exams were right in the middle of the semifinals. So yeah, that was a bit of a struggle.
It's a lot. Like it's like physically you'd be able to do it, but mentally that's got to take a toll on you, right? Like
Yeah, Yeah, it really does. Like physically, it's not that hard because you're training and then you're getting back home and you're sitting in your couch reading. It's not that's not physical hard, but it's just mentally that you've always got two things in your mind, like, oh shit, I have to go do this session and then I have to get back and read, and then like have to prepare for the next session and get up, do that session, read, and then for the last session and like reading, and you have to eat and all this stuff in between. So I think like just planning it out and that thing, those stuff is like really hard.
So what do you do to like kind of unwind that mental anguish?
I don't know if really I'm doing anything special. I think I'm just trying to like separate the things. So really when I'm training, I'm just training. And just be like, okay, now we're training. This is your job. So you have to be 100% here, and then like you can study when you are ready to study, and then you're 100% there. So I think it's just like being really good at separating the two things. I've seen people like studying and reading at the same like training and studying at the same time, and studying in the gym. I don't think I would be able to do that. I would, because then I'm not separating it. So I'll rather just like get home and study and then get back into the gym and train, even though it takes a little more time.
And you take any downtime? Is there anything during your day where it's like, this is Lucas's time, everyone else can like piss off? This is the time where I don't think about anything, don't do anything.
No, I'm not doing that. If I had the time to it, I would, but I haven't had time for it. So, like after the quarterfinals, I think I was training 7 hours a day for 6 weeks straight without any rest days. So that's 7 hours gone. You have to have 8 to 10 hours of sleep. That leaves 5 hours, and they have to study, eat, and everything else. So I really haven't really had time to just say, okay, for an hour now, I'm just laying in my bed and not thinking about anything. Unfortunately.
7 hours of training for 6 weeks.
Yeah, it was tough.
No rest days?
Nope.
Holy fuck. So what was a week like? You've obviously got to have lower intensity days, higher intensity days, volumes, undulating.
Yeah, so it was split into like it was split up into two what's it called? It's just completely gone from my head. Two blocks. So that was the first block, which was a development block, and then the second block, which was a getting sharp and ready for the semifinals. So yeah, the development block was for me strength, barbell cycling, all these things I need to work on. So a typical day would look like a good 40 minutes, an hour of cardio work and movement work in the morning, followed by a 2 to 3 hour development session. And then like I would of course have some lunch and have some downtime, and then I would have to warm up, and then I'll probably have around 2 hours speed work session where I just working on transitions and working on like really pushing the pace in watts. Like for me, it was pushing the pace in barbell watts. Yeah.
Damn.
So that, yeah. So it's probably like it's not that like 7 hours straight on every day like that. That was 6 hours of training, but adding time for warm up and stuff like that. I'm adding that into the equation because it's time I'm spending in the gym doing work.
For sure. And it's still, purposely moving your body for all that time. So it 100% counts. And the warm-ups that CrossFitters do isn't necessarily just lying down and like rolling your ass cheeks on a foam roller, It's like, no, it could be like a little bit of little bit of
a
moving.
lot of lunges. Yeah, exactly. Just moving around and moving the body and doing the movements you are getting into.
So what was the
yeah,
like, recovery protocol during that time?
Eat a lot and sleep well. I think that was the recovery protocol. Luckily, I'm really used to high volume, so it doesn't really. It's tough in the end. Like the last week, from those 6 weeks, I was like a zombie. Like getting into the gym, just like not really talking to anyone, just getting my work done. And but that's, if you want to be at the top level, that's what you need to do. I think like you just need to be able to put yourself out there, put that pressure the body like to the limit, and do whatever it takes to get there. So I think like the recovery was like really just like doing what I'm usually doing, just eat well, sleep, and yeah.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Like you've got to be able to put yourself into that position, right, and really start pushing those boundaries and put yourself through it, like put yourself through the ringer to reach those higher performances, to reach those higher positions, and put yourself in the position you're in now, you know, where you're battling for one of those 2 tickets. Like that's incredible, like battling people all over around the world, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is where I've trained to be. So like I'm just looking forward to get into it and enjoy it and compete with everyone and see how good everyone is and see what I need to work on the next year to be able to take that first spot if I'm not taking it this weekend. Yeah.
100%, mate. Like, and it's awesome to see. It's like I think the passion involved with CrossFit is one of the, I think, the most impressive thing to watch. Like just seeing in terms of a competitive standpoint, right? So the sport side of CrossFit, like you see the passion in these people that have clearly just sacrificed so much and put their body through so much hell for a year, like an entire fucking year, to then literally work out for X amount of hours. For our spectator, you know, we watch this. It's like modern day gladiators, and then it's like yes or no. Like here's a ticket, here's not a ticket. Come back next year, or come to the modern day gladiator games that we call the CrossFit Games, and throw down in America, and then we'll see you next year. You know, it's the passion,
Yeah, exactly.
incredible to see.
And it's not just 1 year. Like you're not making it to the CrossFit Games by training hard for 1 year. Like it's
Hell no.
multiple years in a row. So yeah, so it's really cool, and I think that's why it means so much to so many people, because like they're really putting all their time and effort into making it there. So it's yeah.
Like undeniable passion in whatever realm it is, whether it's fucking fitness like we're talking about now, whether it is something completely different, it doesn't matter. It's just so like infective, you know, like
Yeah.
you see it and you're like, oh my, this is hyping me up, you know, and I'm sat on my couch eating chips and you're like, this is fucking fantastic. Like, get me in, you know what I mean? And being able to see someone go against all odds and be like, you know what? I'm going to throw it all down. I'm going to lay it all down because I'm not scared of losing. I'm not scared of taking that chance. You know, I'm going to give it 100% and whatever falls. And yeah, mate, I can't fucking wait.
Me neither. Like I'm really looking forward to that year.
I hope you've got like a Josh Bridges style celebration lined up to just go absolutely nuts and start throwing things around the gym and just let it all out.
I'm working on that. It would have been nice, like to be able to celebrate a bit when I won 2 events in the semifinal or regionals, but it's hard to celebrate when you don't know you've won until like 10 hours later.
Yeah.
So.
Like 8 o'clock in the morning, you've just woken up and it's like, oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Let me get my coffee.
they owe me like a celebration, 5 seconds of celebration.
Hell yeah, man. Go get that celebration, you know? Yeah, like that. It's that documentary in it. I think it's that 2016 when he runs across with the partition Murph and just absolutely wails it. And I'm like, yes, that's what you want to see, you know?
Exactly. Like that's what, like, when you got into CrossFit, that's what you saw. So like
Mm.
you want to like really feel that moment.
Mm.
But yeah, I'll get to the next on-site competition.
You'll get there, mate. 100%. 100%. And we're all backing you.
That's good.
Mate, I won't take any more of your time. I know it is fucking as valuable and few and far between as it is anyway. So I really, really appreciate it, lad. Good luck on Friday.
Yes.
Good luck
Thank
on
you.
Friday.
Yeah, really appreciate to be on the podcast. It's really nice. So thank you for having me again. That was really cool.
Always, mate. It's always good to catch up, you know?
It is. It definitely is. We will have to catch up again later then.
Yeah, man. Like you get that ticket and then get a ticket to New Zealand.
Oof. That's a long flight.
Yeah, oh mate, it nearly killed me. Like, why do you think it's been like 2 years since I've gone back? I'm like, oh no, I need to recover from that flight.
Yeah, I understand that. That's yeah, is it, yeah, it's 24 hours from the UK, right? I think it's 23 hours.
20
from the-
25 it took me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a long day of doing nothing.
Yeah, man. It took me nine hours to Dubai, and then I was on the floor for 20 minutes, and then I had to get onto another plane, and then it was 16 hours from Dubai to Auckland. Mate, that 16 hours, like the last hour and a half, 2 hours, like I had a massive headache. Like my ears were just like completely ringing. It was bad.
Yeah.
No, I say I'm gonna get on a shipping container and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
then
post
just
myself home. You know,
that is a little bit longer, I think, than 25 hours, but
I've
it might
I've looked
work.
into it. It's 4 months,
Oh,
but
oh, that's too long.
apparently there's gyms on board. So
Oh, okay, that sounds all right then.
yeah, so all you gotta do is like work out for 4 months. You know,
Pro, that's pro life.
that's exactly pro life. That's the quickest way to become a professional athlete. You just put yourself on a shipping container and work out.
Sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, that is my plan. It's way overdue a return visit to Denmark anyway, so I will get there. You can hold me that. I'll get there in the next year or so.
Looking forward to that. You're more than welcome.
Thank you, bro. All right. You go smash it.
I will.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Peace.
See ya.